Hi there, Jason here from ShortCourseWorld. Today I'm going to do a short review on the Fly Sky GT3B 2.4 GHz radio system. This is a pistol grip radio system designed for surface-based vehicles. I used it when racing my short course trucks last year or two. It's a good radio. Works really well, has a lot of the great functions that you expect in a higher end unit. Now I'm using a Futaba 4PK Super. Love that radio. The only real difference I've noticed between the GT3B and the Futaba really is latency. The Futaba is just quite a bit faster. But considering the fact that you really get used to certain types of radios, you can still use this radio and compete at anywhere. And it's dirt cheap. It's 39 bucks. And so just to show you what we have here. This is the box for the radio. It's obviously this box is a little bit used up, but because I've had the radio for some time now. But it works really well. It does run on 8 AA batteries. It's not a rechargeable. You could probably put rechargeable nickel metal batteries in there if you really wanted to, but I just use good old-fashioned alkalines. It's got a digital display, 10 model memory. It's a good radio. So this is the box for the radio that you get. This is the actual radio itself, and you can see it's pretty good size. It's got the digital display. It's got a little dial right here and a couple of buttons for navigation. The antenna folds down. It's got a pretty cool little wheel on it. It's got a rubber grip. It's a really good radio. You can adjust your dual rate and stuff right here. This is a dual rate in your channel 3 trim right here. So if you're on the track and you've got a little bit too much steering, you can dial it back really easily. Maybe the coolest part about this radio is this. This is the receiver. And they're literally $7 online. So if you're in a situation where you have 4 or 5 vehicles and you want a better radio than what came with, say, a ready-to-run vehicle, you're really going to be in a bind if you end up with a higher-end radio system because you're going to have to spend a lot of money to put receivers in all those vehicles. With the 4PK Super that I use, the Futaba radio that I'm using now, I use the R614, I believe it's FF receivers, and they're at least $100 a piece, and that's not cheap. So if you're using 3 or 4 vehicles, not only do you have to go out and spend $500 on a radio and then maybe the $70 case to protect it, but you're still talking about 3 or 4 $100 receivers. You can go out and get this radio for 39 bucks that comes with a receiver, and for another 20 bucks you can go get 3 more of these receivers. I have heard that people are modding these and doing all kinds of crazy stuff online. I never did any of that, and I'll tell you this, I never had a single glitch. So I had pretty good luck with it. Overall, it's a good radio. I would definitely recommend that you pick one up if you want a lower end radio that's just dirt cheap, that has a lot of the higher end functions. So hopefully you guys get some use out of this, and I'll see you next time.